Hello guys, I'm Alex the Handyman, and today I'm gonna show you how to clean your condenser coil. There are two major reasons of why your air conditioner doesn't perform as it should. Number one is your filter by your furnace. You're supposed to replace it every 2 or 3 months. And number two of why your air conditioner doesn't perform well is because the condensing coil outside your house is dirty and it cannot exhaust the heat properly. So the first thing we have to do is kill the power at the disconnect. But guess what? My disconnect, I had to bypass it. It was broken, so I haven't replaced it. So I'm just gonna show you. I had to bypass it, so now we're gonna kill the power from the breaker. Okay, so this is my breaker for my air conditioner, for my condensing unit. Usually it's a 30 amp, it could be a 20 amp, but this 20 amp is for my well, for the motor, for the pump. So let's kill the power. So let me explain to you how your condensing unit works. So your evaporator inside your house by the furnace is going to remove the heat from your house, and it's going to bring it all the way through the condenser lines, and then the condenser lines it goes to this coil and it goes all around, and the cooler air from outside, from around your unit, is going to go through the grid, through the coils, and it's going to remove the heat through the top with the aid of your fan. Your fan is going to remove the hot air through the top. If your condenser coil is dirty, the air is not going to be able to go through and remove the heat, and then that's why your air conditioner might not be working properly. Now you see all that debris from the trees and the cotton trees, and if you look up here, it's not very clear, but I'm going to show you in a minute. Now we're going to remove the cover. We're going to remove the whole fan assembly. This one, we have to get it from the sides. So now we're going to remove all these screws, and these are 5/16 screws. And what I like using is this magnetic tray so I don't lose my screws. Now that we remove the screws all around the cover, we are going to remove the cover, and you have to watch where the wires. So my wires are right here in this corner, so I'm going to flip towards this side. Lucky for me, I have my wall here and it's holding the weight of my condensing unit. But if you see here, we're going to clean up all that too. I'm going to remove this metal casing, and I'm going to show you the condensing coil. In hard to reach areas, you could use your 90-degree screw removal like this one. And now that we remove all the screws, we're going to remove the 4 protection sides, the 4 grills. And you just push it up and it's going to become undone. Look at this. I think it's not dirty because from outside you don't see the dirt, but look at this. This prevents your condensing unit from working properly. Just this alone can reduce 5–10% of the efficiency, and that could be enough or detrimental so your air conditioner doesn't function properly. So now we're going to remove these. If you look at this is clogging your condenser, not allowing it to work properly. So yeah, what you could do is you can sweep this or you can vacuum it. For now we're going to remove it with a shop vac. So look at this. It's a lot of, from outside it didn't look like it was dirty, but once we remove the grill, so no sharp objects on this, please. And now look at this. It's a lot of dirt. Okay, so I just removed the bulk. Now what I'm gonna do is the most important thing. I'm gonna connect my hose and spray it with water. Again, you might be tempted to do it with a pressure washer. You have to be careful. I would suggest not to. If you're gonna use a pressure washer, use it in a very low setting. Otherwise, you'll damage the fins too. Now that we removed most of the bulk, we're going to use your hose to remove whatever is hanging in there. Okay, so now that after you do all the four sides from the outside in, you're gonna do from inside out. Okay, so I cleaned all the four sides. It's super clean now. Now we're going to install everything backwards as we removed it. Also avoid to spray with water the electric components that are here, which are kind of protected, but just don't put any water through there. And now we're gonna put our top back, and we have to be careful not to mangle or cut the wires. Since we have this open, I'm gonna air blow it. You could use a dry brush to clean it. Okay, so I installed all the screws. Make sure you put all the screws back wherever they go. and make sure everything looks okay before you turn the power back on. So now we are done. We're gonna turn the air conditioner back. Wait, what? What? The air conditioner is saying thank you, it's breathing better. Don't forget to do it once a year. Now we're gonna turn the air conditioner on. Look at that, I like that sound. Everything is working fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe.